everyone, I'm Hassana. I am the ASWSUG Director of Communications and Compliance.
Sarah, would you like to introduce yourself next?
Hi, my name is Sarah Roscoe, and I am the ASWSUG Director of Promotions, and that mainly entails just promoting events and other resources to global students using social media.
Thank you. Adela?
Hello, my name is Adela Kundara. I am the ASWG Director of Finance, and more about what I do for ASWG. That's like a tongue twister for me. Will be known tomorrow at the Financial Resources panel, so please come to that.
Thank you. And I don't see Moana, but we do have another member of our team. Her name is Moana Acosta. She is our Director of Outreach. I'm sure you'll see her in a lot of your spaces, especially if you participate in the Connections programs. Do we have any ambassadors or club leaders here? If you could raise your hand, just because I don't even know most of you, and I'd love to have you introduce yourselves. If you are here as a club leader or a student ambassador, could you raise your hand?
There any of you that would like to introduce yourselves? Hannah can call on you if you use the raise your hand button. She can call on you if you'd like to introduce yourselves as we go, so there's not chaos.
Yes, perfect. I'll start with Charisma if you want to go first, and then just call on one of your fellow ambassadors or club leaders.
Hi, my name is Charisma. I'm a student ambassador, and I'm majoring in psychology. The club I run to pre-health club one day. And the next person I see is Denise.
Hello, everybody. My name is Denise, also a psych major. I'm a student ambassador. I run the Wellbeing Club, the Cougar Wellbeing Collective, and the First Generation Club this year. I will share the interest forms in the chat, so if you guys are interested, please fill it out and I will reach out to you.
Beautiful. Susanna, do you want to go next? Hopefully I said your name correctly.
Hi, Susanna, whatever you want. My name is Susana Naranjo Pelayo. I am a student global ambassador. I am a human development major, and I'm so happy to be the president of the LGBTQ club. We're a welcoming community for LGBTQ students and allies. We're dedicated to creating a safe space to connect, share experiences, and celebrate diversity. And if you attend 6 club meetings or events, you can get your LGBTQ plus cords to graduate with. So, and I'm putting the link in the chat to sign up.
Thank you. Angelique?
Hi, I'm Angelique Anderson. I am a student ambassador. My major is media innovation. This year I am running the Cougs and Cubs Club. It's open to everyone, but it's primarily focused on students that are caretakers, and we offer monthly meetings, family-friendly events. We have caregiver workshops. We support peers, give resources and referrals of academic support and things like that. So it's not just, you know, students with kiddos. If anybody needs to reach out, like, you know, we can help you with access. I have experience with access. So if anybody needs extra services for disability and need just simple questions on how to direct you to that, I can do that as well. But if anybody would like to join or interested, I will put the link in the chat.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody taking the time to share a little bit about themselves. If any of you students have questions for any of these leaders, feel free to drop those in the chat. They're here to connect with you. But outside of that, I think that we'll go ahead and get started. A quick note for anyone who's joined since we said, please leave your email, your WSU email in the chat so that we can take appropriate attendance and you can receive your involvement points, which Ricky is going to talk about here in a moment. Ricky, I'll pass it to you.
All right, guys. Okay, so I am going to we're going to talk, you guys have heard about Involve, and for being here and for playing this game, you guys will get points to redeem in the Involve point store. So I'm going to show you guys a quick video, a little promo cut that I haven't even seen this yet. So let's see. We'll show this to you guys.
Welcome to Involve, your one-stop hub for WSU Global Campus student life. Whether you're fresh out of high school, balancing work and family, or brushing up on a new skill, Involve is where you shape your own Coug experience online. Browse student-run organizations, register for events, submit forms, explore skill-building programs, earn graduation cords and points, and access key resources, all in one spot. That's Involve, your all-in-one hub for clubs, events, opportunities, and resources. Head on over now to globalcampus-wsu.presence.io to connect, earn rewards, and build your ultimate Coug story.
That was awesome. Good job, Mia, and whoever else did that. That was really cool. So that is what we're talking about when we're talking about Involve. And I'm sure if she hasn't already, Hannah will be sharing a link so you guys directly to that store. So you guys can see kind of what swags you can buy with these points that you're getting today. So like we said, for attendance, you guys will get points for attending, but then we're going to play this fun game and see if you guys can't get some more points out of us. So let's talk about how to play. So today our goal, we're going to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, if you didn't catch that already. So if you're not familiar, this was like an early 2000s like phenomenon. It was amazing. And we're being a little ambitious here. We wanted to try to do something different, mix it up for you guys, but this is our first time doing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire version. So please bear with us if there's any kinks or whatever. But hopefully we'll get better and better, and this can kind of be a regular thing. It was really fun to make. So here we go. We have to obviously alternate or fix the rules a little bit. So what you guys are going to do is everyone here is going to work together as one team to climb the millionaire ladder and score as many points as you can. So you guys are all one team, one score. Everyone's working together. But what we'll do is we will take turns where each person who wants to play will get a chance to be in the hot seat. You will be answering multiple choice questions, and the hot seat player will be answering for the whole team. You will have 30 seconds to answer each of your questions, and the timer will pause when a lifeline is used, which I will explain lifelines in a second. But so as a team, you guys are scoring. So if you get a right answer, you as a team will move up to the next level. So you're winning money or points for your team. But if you get a wrong answer, you're also losing points for your team. So the pressure is on a little bit. We will also have these questions called golden questions. Those will be ASW SUG focus. It'll be our way of kind of implanting some information in a fun way for you guys, but those will be a 2-time multiplier, but that goes both ways. You can either double your points or you can go down double. And then we'll follow those with quick explanations, just those golden questions. So these lifelines that are so famous to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, when you're in the hot seat, you have 3 lifelines you can use on your turn. You have a 50-50, which removes 2 wrong options. So that gives you a higher chance. You can ask your audience, which when you use the ask your audience lifeline, everybody will throw in the chat what they think the correct answer is. So they're helping you. And then the phone a friend. That option is you can just pick one person from us you can't pick me, to help you answer the question. Once the lifeline is used, it's gone for that player's turn. I think it should probably be gone. Otherwise, we're gonna, that will be a kink. Maybe I'll get your guys' feedback, what you think is fair. No Googling, no outside help. And then again, the prize is that you guys will collectively try to get to $1 million. And then we will split that evenly among everybody, where that grand prize will end up adding up to you all, each of you getting 45 involved points. That's some mad money there. So I have a little example here. I will show you. This is what the question will look like for the person in the hot seat. They will have 30 seconds to tell me which answer they believe. I will read it out loud. What does ASWSUG stand for? A, Associated Students of WSU Government. B, Associated Students of WSU Global. C, Association of Statewide WSU Graduates. Or D, Academic Society of WSU Global. Hannah, you're in the hot seat. What is your answer, my friend?
It's a hard one. I'm going to go with a B, Associated Students of WSU Global.
That is the correct answer. And so for everybody, Hannah has gotten you guys your first $100. Yay, Hannah. And then this is actually typically, I just use this as an example, but this would be a golden question because this is an ASWSUG question. And so I will give you a brief follow-up about this. ASWSUG does stand for Associated Students of WSU Global, and we are your global campus student government. Our job is to enhance the student experience by advocating for your needs. Maybe it's organizing events or connecting you to resources. Pretty much anything under the umbrella of trying to support your academic and personal success. That is our goal. And let's see. What we need from you now is, again, another chat blast. I don't want anybody to feel like they have to play. I know, performance anxiety, and it's easy for me because I'm not answering the question. So everybody who wants to be in the hot seat, please put your first name and your last initial in the chat, and then you will be called on that list to be a part. Oh, go ahead.
And while we do that, I know that we do have some club leaders who hopped in who did not get a chance to introduce themselves.
Oh,
so
yeah.
If
Perfect.
you could, while people are putting their names down as being in the hot seat, I believe that's Katie Jones, Melton Parker. Are there any other ones I'm missing? If Katie and Melton, if you guys would introduce yourself and the clubs that you participate in.
Yes, good evening, everybody. I'm Melton Parker. I am the club leader of the Pre-Law Society. It's the honor and privilege to be here today. And my club is geared toward promoting access to justice and getting people into the legal ecosystem so they understand the rights and responsibility of law. I'm not here to teach law. I'm here to teach the foundational pillars of law so that you will be a better, adept, aspiring attorney. So when you do get across that street, you'll be able to deal with what we see here now is the evisceration of our Constitution and our freedoms and liberties. So I welcome everybody to join the club. And it's a sensing session. My first club meeting is going to be a sensing session where we get to see where everybody's at and how do you feel about law and where your directions is going, aspirations. So I'm here as a lifelong learner, so we all go learn together. I welcome everybody to the club. Feel free to reach out to me. I have the email posted and I have a club posted. I'll disseminate at a later time.
Katie?
Hi guys, I'm Katie Jones. I am the president of Psychology Club. We are open to psych majors and minors. We just love psychology. We like to talk about it. We have a lot of activities planned and we'd like to hear from our members what they want to see this year. We plan on having some self-care, some movie watching, and Yeah, all sorts of stuff. We look forward to seeing you.
Thank you both. Anybody else for the hot seat positions? We only have a few in there. I will say that ASWSUG members, I will also be using you. If we don't have enough hot seat members, you will also be called on. But anybody else, drop your name in the chat.
And I
for our
mean,
hot
if
seat.
we don't, if the hot seat members are down to just plow through this and try to make all the points for all of you guys, we can do that. We definitely don't want to pressure people, but yeah, and I mean, if you change your mind and you kind of maybe see it going and then you get excited and you want to answer, you know, I see that happening. Maybe you just see it happen a couple times. So who's our first hot seat, Hannah?
Our first hot seat is Hasana.
Hasana. Okay. All right. Hasana, I am going to read it. And then when I'm done reading it, you will have 30 seconds, which is probably longer than you need well, I don't know, might be a hard question. All right, here we go. Hasana, what is the smallest U.S. state by land area? Is it A, Delaware, B, Vermont, C, Rhode Island, or D, Connecticut? You have 30 seconds. And you have 3 lifelines to use. Nia's looking excited if you want to use that lifeline. Yeah, you have the phone a friend lifeline. She's saying no.
I'm phoning Lexi. Lexi, help me.
You're phoning in Lexi, okay. Can you help her? You have...
Is it C?
C. Well, what do you think,
I think it's
Hasana?
the final question.
It's still your question, Hasana.
I think it's B.
You think it's B?
No, C.
Yeah.
C. C.
C.
All
C.
right, let's see. The correct answer is C. Yay, Lexi and Hasana. Good call. All right. That puts you guys, oh, wait, so that's your first question. So you guys got the 100 points.
Jedi power.
Yes. Okay. Do we have another hot seat person? You have 3 lifelines. You're not all by
Yes,
yourself.
We do.
Yeah. You
We
have,
another hot
each
seat
of you
person.
get them. Yeah.
Hillary H, you are up next.
You ready, Hillary? Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, let me reset this guy. Right. You have a golden question, Hillary, but you have a lot of people that can help you with this one, I know. Okay, what does SNA and SNA fees stand for? Is it A, student and athletics, B, services and activities, C, safety and academics, or D, student and alumni? You have 30 seconds and you have 3 lifelines.
All right, I'm going to go with a lifeline. And I can pick one of the ambassadors or no?
Yes, you
Okay.
Yes, you can. You're going to use the phone a friend?
Yes.
All right, go ahead. You can pick one of the ambassadors.
I will go with Susanna.
I'm going to say services and activities.
Let's see. Services and activities is correct. S&A fees, aka services and activities, are a part of your tuition and fund student life resources and activities across WSU. For Global Campus, this includes ASWSUG programs, as well as our connections, our Global Connections programs, our ambassadors and our clubs. And for ASW specific, you're funding things like our grocery vouchers, events, mental health resources, leadership opportunities, and more. You're paying for these things, so make sure you use them. All the things that you learn this week of welcome, utilize those. Let's see. We can move that bar up. See where they're at, Hannah. Is that 300? Because that's
Yes,
a
I did
multiplier.
move it. It's not showing on your thing. I did.
Oh no, we had that all figured out. Oh, wait, it moved. All right. Okay, that's the next question. Who's our next hot seat member?
Our next hot seat member is Elizabeth D.
Elizabeth, hello.
Hi.
Let me know when you are ready for your question.
I think I'm ready.
Okay. How many continents are there on Earth? A, 5, B, 6, C, 7, or D, 8? And your 30 seconds is starting now. Then you do have 3 lifelines.
Let's do the 50-50.
What was that?
Let's do the 50-50.
50-50. Okay. Let me. Oh my gosh. See, I need an actual, I want an actual like little stopwatch guy. 50-50. I don't have any cool graphic, but I will tell you the answer is not A and the answer is not D.
I'm gonna phone in Mia.
Yeah. What do you think?
Oh my gosh, you phoned in to a question I don't know the answer for.
All right. Well, what's your best guess? And she has one more if she wants to use
Okay,
the.
I'm gonna say B is really maybe C. How about C? I'm not sure.
How do you feel about? She doesn't sound too confident, Elizabeth, but you can go with her. Or you can use your final lifeline, which is ask the audience, and everybody can throw in their answer in the chat.
Yeah, I'm conflicted between 6 and 7.
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards C too, but I think, yeah, I'll phone in everybody. Good.
All right.
Yeah.
What do you think the answer is? Help our girl out.
Yep. Let's go with C.
C. And C is the correct answer. There we go. See, we're cruising along. What's that? That puts you guys 400. I hope Hassana will let me know if I'm wrong on that calculation. All right, guys, we're moving along. We're round 2. How's everybody feeling? We got more hot seat people ready, Hannah? All right.
Yes. Our next
I'm
hot
ready for
seat
the next.
person is Becky B.
Becky, let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. What day and time are ASW-SUG executive board meetings held? A, Mondays at 5 p.m., B, Tuesdays at 6:30 p.m., C, Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m., or D, Thursdays at 5 p.m.?
We need a lifeline.
All right, you've got 3. You've got your 50-50. You can phone one friend or you can ask the audience.
Phone a friend.
What was that?
I'll phone a friend.
Okay, do you know who you want to ask?
May I ask Hannah?
Hannah, you can ask Hannah, yes.
You can ask me. I will let you know that B is the correct answer.
Thank you.
That's going.
B,
We
final
want you guys
answer.
to win. Yeah, we want you guys to win at the end of the day. Okay, so that's a multiplier. So these green spots, I forgot to let you know, those are safe zones. So once you've passed that safe zone, you guys can't go back. So every time you go back, you won't go back further than 500. So that's your little checkpoint there. So now that you guys are at 1,000, let me talk to you a little bit about executive meetings. We meet every Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. These meetings are open to any WSU Global student or staff member. We encourage you to come. We want you to come. That's where we conduct all of our business, vote on proposals. We tell each other what we're working on, what we're doing, what initiatives, all of that fun stuff. And then we have an open discussion portion at the end. And that is where students are able to interact with us, ask us questions, bring ideas, concerns, and interact with us directly. We also will be holding office hours where you guys can request to meet with any of us at any time, and we will make sure that we are there for you. And you guys can find that all on our Involve page, all that information there. So let's move on. Who do we have next in our hot seat?
Next, we have Shelly C.
All right, Shelly, let me know when you're ready.
Here I am.
Okay. Your question. What planet is known as the red planet? Is it Mars, A, Mars, B, Jupiter, C, Venus, or D, Saturn? You do have 3 lifelines and your time is starting now.
B, Jupiter, final answer.
Ooh, all right. I love the confidence. Let's see. No, it's Mars. I actually thought I was like, oh, she nailed it. No.
Oh, that's
But
terrible.
no,
I took astronomy last quarter. I should know
Oh, no. I would have gotten it wrong too. All right. Where does that put us? We were at 1,000 and knocked you back down to 500. That's all right. You guys are still killing it. Who do we have next in our hot seat?
All righty. Next in our hot seat is we have Mia.
Mia. All right, Mia.
I don't want to mess it up for everybody, but we'll see.
Oh, it's all right. No pressure. Let's see. So, what is the national animal of Scotland? Answer A, unicorn, B, lion, C, red deer, or D, thistle. And you do have 3 lifelines and your clock is starting now.
I'm just gonna have to phone everybody to let me know what the choices are.
You want to do the ask the audience one?
Yes, ask the
Yeah,
audience.
let's do ask the audience. If you think you know the answer, let her know. Try to help our girl out. I will give you guys.
Unicorn.
You want to go with unicorn?
I'm gonna
All
go
right.
With, we're in a safe zone. Okay, safe zone. I'm gonna go with unicorn.
Unicorn? Is that your final answer?
Unicorn.
Is that your final answer, Mia?
Well, Moana said C, so I don't know. Moana has been really amazing, and she's the one that's different, and so I'm torn between unicorn and red deer. But I think
those are the 2 you're thinking
unicorn.
about.
Yeah, I'll do unicorn.
Unicorn? Okay, let's see. We got a lot laying on the line here. The answer is unicorn.
Thank you, everybody.
Oh, Hannah, I can see you now. That's awesome. Are we on that? Hopefully. Yeah, so they got 1,000. Is that where we're at? I hope somebody's helping me.
Yes, it's 1,000. I just moved
Okay,
it. Yep.
cool. Yes, it was unicorn. I got nervous, Mia, because I knew this one was unicorn, and then you were changing. I was like, uh-oh. Okay, so who's our next victim?
Our next victim is Lexi.
Lexi, our favorite victim.
See how I do.
All right, here we go. Are you ready?
Probably
You're gonna
cheating
love
on
this.
question.
Okay, here we go. How many paid executive board positions does ASW-SUG have, and how long is their term? Is it A, 5 positions for 1-year term, B, 7 positions for 1-year term, C, 7 positions for 2-year term, or D, 9 positions for 1-year term? And your time is starting, and you have 3.
I have to count. I'm on the spot. I have to count.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, there's. So we have. I'm going through the pictures.
14.
I'm going to say
10.
it's B.
All right, final answer B. and you are very correct. We have 7 paid positions: president, vice president, our director of finance, our director of communication and compliance, director of promotion, and our DOLA, director of legislative affairs. Okay, stop. Okay. All of these positions are held by Global Campus students. They serve for 1 year from May to May, and applications open each spring for the next academic year. So look out for that. We are going to be recruiting people and getting hiring in. We want all of you to know about these paid positions. I don't think people even know about these, and I'm so glad. I feel lucky that I found out. I want everybody to know that this is an opportunity for you. So we will be opening our applications in spring, if not earlier, for the next academic year. Great opportunities, travel opportunities if you're interested, not required. Lots of leadership, additional opportunities. I think anybody on the board will highly recommend joining. So
this is a good chance too for Mia, if you want to make a plug about the ambassador program too.
That's a good, yeah, go ahead.
All right, wonderful, because we also have 5 ambassador positions that will be opening up. Like they will, unlike ASWCG where they have a set schedule when they do their hiring, student ambassador positions, you can be an ambassador in that same position for as long as you are a WSU student and for as long as you want to be an ambassador. So we do have 5 positions, but right now every position is filled, but we have a few that will be graduating in spring. So if that is something you want to do, yes, we should be like, it's still under discussion, but we might have a hiring or a career fairs, something like that, to promote this further for everyone to get a
That's
chance.
a good idea. I like
to get
that.
a chance to
Yeah.
learn more.
If you're a student here and you think that the job fair idea is a cool idea, can you do a thumbs up? Because we want feedback. We want to know if that's something you guys would even do. Cool. I love that. Love it. I love it. All right. Thank you, Mia. All right, guys, we're cruising along. We are at mid-level. We're level 3, and I think we have 6 altogether. So we're cruising right along. Who do we have next, Hannah?
All righty, next we have, let me get my list here. We have Moana.
Moana, my dear. Here we go. See if you get another ASWSUG question. All right. No, you didn't. Moana, are you ready? I didn't even ask.
It's a little windy, but I'm here.
All right. Okay. Which U.S. state is nicknamed the land of 10,000 lakes? Is it A, Wisconsin, B, Minnesota, C, Michigan, or D, Alaska? And your time is starting, and you do have 3 lifelines.
I'm going to go with B, Minnesota.
B, Minnesota. Final answer, and she is correct. Where does that put them, Hannah? Oh my gosh, we're getting close to the second check mark. You guys are going to bankrupt us. All right, who's our next hot seat?
Our next hot seat is Sarah.
Sarah, hello. Are you ready, Sarah?
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay, Sarah, how many bones are there in the adult human body? Is it A, 250, B, 198, C, 201, or D, 206? And you have 3 lifelines. Your time starts now.
I don't even remotely know the answer to this question.
Use your lifeline.
So
you can ask the audience, phone a friend.
Let's start with the 50-50.
Okay.
Just to make it easier for everyone else.
Yes, I will remove A is not the answer.
Okay, I had a feeling and like.
And C is not the answer.
Okay, so I will phone a friend, as Katie Jones has said that they know the answer.
All right, Katie, help her out.
I'm going to say it is D, 206. Final answer.
See, I was torn
Okay.
between C and D, so I'm going to agree with Katie. It's D.
All right. Final answer is D.
Yay.
Yay. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Next hot seat.
Our next hot seat, I know that we have an ASWSUG question, so I'm not going to ask an ASWSUG member to answer the question. If anybody else would like to be a part of the hot seats, otherwise I'm going to keep circling back to our volunteers. I'm going to go with Hillary H. You're back in the hot seat.
I'm ready.
All right, Hillary, this is an ASWSUG question, but you have your lifeline, so these are almost kind of gimmies, I feel like, but that is okay. During WSU Global Campus Commencement Weekend, what event does ASWSUG host? Is it A, the commencement dinner the night before the ceremony? B, fireworks show after the ceremony? C, morning campus tour on ceremony day? Or D, a virtual only watch party?
Well, the fireworks seem weird, but I really don't know. So I'm gonna do a phone a friend.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go with Hannah.
Hannah. All right, Hannah. What are you gonna advise her to say,
I
to
know.
pick?
Do I give the direct answer? Is that what we're supposed to go with here? Or do I give a hint?
You can, whatever. You should tell her.
I'll just tell you. Yeah, it's definitely, it's definite. What are you leaning towards?
I'm leaning towards A.
I'll tell you that's
Oh,
correct.
you should have just gone with your gut
Yes.
because that is the correct answer. ASWSUG hosts a commencement dinner the night before the ceremony, a celebration for graduates and their guests. The Global Campus Commencement is for all students graduating within the 2025 to 2026 academic year, meaning if you graduate in fall, spring, or summer, you're eligible to walk in the ceremony and attend the dinner. It's a great way to meet fellow grads and faculty and staff while kicking off your commencement weekend and celebrating yourselves. We do lots of fun stuff on commencement dinner night too. So let's go to, oh, how many points? That's a double. So they hit
16,000.
Okay. Who's our next hot seat?
Our next hot seat is Adela.
Adela, you ready?
I suppose so.
Okay, your question. What is the world's largest ocean? Is it A, Pacific, B, Indian, C, Atlantic, or D, Arctic?
Could I use a 50-50?
You can. You can. And I'm going to remove A. And you have 23 seconds and 2 more lifelines. What are you thinking? Pacific or Arctic?
Oh, okay, this might be really bad.
8 seconds, 7 seconds.
Okay, I'll go with D, Arctic.
D
No,
is
that wrong?
incorrect.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not
That's
very
okay.
good.
You guys are close. Wait, so does that put us back at 8?
Yep, back at 8.
Perfect.
I think
All right, guys.
we missed it. It goes all the way back to 500. That's how the game works.
Oh, yeah, I know.
We're in the safe zone. So now we walked down, so we're in the safe zone. So
We could do that though.
1,000.
We could do that. Do we think that that's the fair way to do it? We do have a lot more slides, so they have
That's
time.
you, but that's how the game works.
That is totally how the game works. I know that, but I felt bad. So I just did it where it's like, oh, you only have to go down 1 point.
Up to
But
you,
that is
but
how the
I'm
game
just saying,
works.
Regis Philbin would have been like, oh no.
He would have been really upset with me.
Fucking
You're
damn.
right. Is
To
that
be
how we're
fair-
gonna do it?
To be fair,
All
we're gonna
right.
go back to the safe zone.
All right.
Who loved
You guys
Regis?
have a
I
lot of
loved
making
Regis.
up to do. Okay, here we go. Round 4. Who is our next hot seat?
Alrighty, we're returning back. If anybody else wants to be in the hot seat, drop your name in the chat. But we're going back to Becky B.
Becky, are you ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. It's a golden question. How can students help shape global campus commencement celebrations? Is it A, attend a faculty senate meeting, B, email the WSU president directly, C, submit ideas via an anonymous suggestion form, or D, join the commencement planning committee? And I will give you 30 seconds to starting, and you have 3 lifelines.
I would like to use a lifeline, please.
All right. You have the 50-50, you have the phone one friend, or you have the ask the audience.
Oh, phone a friend.
All right. Who would you like to phone?
Let's try Alexis.
Alexis. Ooh, I wonder if you know this answer even, actually.
I don't, but I'm going to say C.
See, that's actually a good guess.
Okay,
I would
that
say
could
it's
mean,
between C
hey,
and
that's a
D.
good guess, but no,
Yeah.
or it could mean that's the right answer. It's a good guess.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know. That's why
There might be
I'm
a
trying to
commencement
keep my
planning
cards close
committee.
to my vest.
I would say it's between C and D. So maybe take it to the group to see what they pick, because my guess would be between C and D.
Okay, yeah, I'll use my ask everyone.
All right, ask the audience, throw what you think the correct answer is in the chat and see if Elizabeth chooses your advice. Or Becky, sorry.
I'll go with D, final answer.
D, final answer is the correct choice. Joining the commencement planning committee is a unique opportunity to directly influence the dinner and celebration, the celebration. If you're graduating this year, it's especially awesome deal for you because your travel and lodging for commencement weekend will be paid for if you participate in the commencement planning committee. So you get to add something good to your resume, you gain some valuable leadership experience, and you get everything paid for. If you're going to be going to graduation anyway, get it paid for. We will be opening applications for that in around December and January, and we'll post the interest form on Involve and on our social. So stay tuned about that because it's a great opportunity. So where does that put them? Is that where they're at, 1,000?
Yep, 1,000 points.
There we go.
Can we
Okay, who
double
do we
it
have
up?
next?
Is it possible to double up that
We
round?
do have enough slides they could make
we
it to the
do.
top still.
Okay.
Yeah, but if we have to in the last round, I say we double it.
Sure. Okay.
All right, we had a new volunteer, Katie. Katie, you're up.
Yeah, here we go, Katie. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay. So this is the hardest one. So welcome. I mean, in my opinion. Okay, the chemical symbol K for potassium comes from which Latin word? I have the pronunciations here. Okay, is it A, kalium, B, krypton, C, kali, or D, kalium, but spelled a different way?
No, not the
your
spelling. Okay, so
your time. Go ahead, and you have 3 lifelines.
let's ask a friend. Or no, I'm gonna ask the audience for this one because
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Yes, let's ask the
Yes,
audience. What
I
do you...
have chemistry PTSD.
Oh no! And it's Latin and chemistry. It's 2. Yeah. Okay. So go ahead, everybody. Throw in. I'll give you 15 seconds to give all your answers to her. Try to help her out.
Oh my gosh, it's A because the line for the misspelling is under D.
and I should have known. I was confused on the spelling, but I like panicked. Okay, it's A.
Emily?
Final answer.
Oh my gosh, too good. That is such, I'm glad. Like, I was like, oh, no, no one's gonna know this. But I hope somebody was like a Latin major or something. I thought that would have been awesome. But yes, good catch, you guys. Good catch. Well deserved. Okay, who's our next?
Up next, hopefully I'm giving everyone equal opportunity. Up next is Shelly C.
Okay,
Hi, I'm
Shelly.
ready.
All right, here we go. And I do think it's fair that we make Hannah a non-person, but all other ASW SUG people are eligible to ask, because I wonder if they'll even know some of these. But go ahead and ask anybody else. And if you think you know the answer, you want to help the person, let them know in the video. You don't have to be shy, you know, if you want them to call on you, if you know the answer. All right, here we go. What can you find on ASW SUG's Modern Campus Involve page? Is it A, WSU bookstore discounts, B, streaming Cougar sports games, C, homework help guides, or D, event listings and meeting info? And your 30 seconds starts now. You have 3 lifelines to use.
I'm going to say D, event listings and meeting info.
Good guess. You get ×2 there. Our Modern Campus Involve page, it's also been known as just Involve, and it's also been known as Presence. So it's gone through a couple name changes. So if you hear any of those, that's all the same thing. And we showed you guys that video about it earlier. We're really pushing this platform because you know, it's a way for us to all get united. Mia can talk to you for hours about Involve. She's the one that's the mastermind behind it all and made it all as wonderful and beautiful as it is. We will be using Involve to collect feedback from you guys. For example, even that job thing, the job event that Mia and I talked about in the beginning, that's something maybe we want to get feedback on, you guys. If you guys follow or join our Modern Campus Involve page, then you guys will have access to all that stuff. And when you guys fill out forms or attend our events, you guys get points. So there's an initiative there for you guys to check that out. All right, who do we have next?
Perfect. While I'm deciding that, Mia, do you have anything you want to add in about
Oh,
Involve?
yeah.
Any information?
Oh no, just when you go to Involve, when you follow that link that was shared, and I think we will reshare it later, you just log in using your WSU credentials. Just how you would log in to go to your My WSU is what you use for Involve, and then you will be able to track the events you've attended, the points you've earned, and as soon as you start your graduation course experience, then you will be able to track your progress as well. So yeah, just check out the web the platform, and then let us know what we can do better, although what we can do is limited, but we will try.
Yeah.
We'll do our best.
Yes. Wonderful. All
All
right,
right.
who do we have coming up?
We're back to Hasana.
All right, Hasana, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right, here we go. Hasana, which land animal can sustain the highest running speed over long distances? Is it A, greyhound, B, pronghorn antelope, C, cheetah, or D, African wild dog? You have 30 seconds. Your time is starting now, and you have 3 lifelines.
I want to do the 50-50.
Do the 50-50. Okay. I am going to remove and cheetah. So we have greyhound and pronghorn antelope left.
Comments help me out.
And you have 2 lifelines.
Everyone in the chat, come on. Which one is it?
All right, let's throw answers in the chat. If you think you know, you have 15 seconds to help her out. Are you getting good answers, Sana? I don't even have the chat up.
All right, I will be picking B.
B. B is correct. And where does that put you guys? Awesome. All right. Where are we at? We have 2 more rounds to go. Woo! Okay. Who do we have?
Next, we have Elizabeth D.
All right, Elizabeth, let me know when you're ready.
I think I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. Which country has the longest coastline in the world? Is it A, Indonesia, B, Australia, C, Russia, or D, Canada? And your 30 seconds starts now, and you have 3 lifelines.
Do the 50-50.
50-50. I'm going to take up. All right. What are you thinking now?
I'm guessing Indonesia, but I'm gonna ask the audience.
Ask the audience. All right, audience. What do you got? Bet you guys better not all just be Googling.
I hope you're all Googling.
You
All right,
have
go.
15 seconds to help her out.
Going with D.
Going with D is the correct answer.
Thanks, guys.
No. All right, you guys are so close to the checkpoint. So once you guys get to that, you can't go under it. So here we go.
All righty.
Who's our next?
Hillary H.
Hillary, are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, here we go. What is one resource ASWSUG offers to help global students with food costs? Is it A, monthly food box, B, free on-campus dining, C, free meal delivery, or D, a grocery voucher program?
I already heard D mentioned, so I'm going with D.
That's awesome. Heck yes. See, paying attention pays off. So yes, we have our grocery voucher program helps offset food costs for global students, especially during financial hardship. It's one of the several ways we invest SNA fees back into student support. That is again something that Adela will be talking about tomorrow, I believe she said. I don't know if Adela wants, I didn't ask her to prepare anything, so if you don't have to, but if you want to add anything to this or talk about it more on top of anything I added, you can.
I'm just gonna put the link again to subscribe to the email list because that's where I'll send the application link when it goes live. But it'll also be updated on the website. But maybe it's just easier to click from your email. So yeah, I'll put that in the link right now.
Wonderful. Awesome. Thank you, Adela. Yay. So we're at the check mark. You guys can't make less than this now. All right. We are getting, okay. We've got a couple, think we can get there. Okay. Where are, I lost my place now. Oops.
We're on 45, slide 45.
Thank you. I was looking for your little circle and I couldn't find it. Okay. Who do we have next?
Next, we have Lexi back in the hot seat.
All right, Lexi, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Lexi, I just showed the answer.
I was gonna say 3. So is 3?
All right, well, there's the answer. See, I told you guys there's definitely ways that we're gonna prove this, but I think it's been smooth. So yeah, octopuses have 3 octopi have 3 hearts. I don't know how to pronounce the plural version. And all right, who do we have next up?
All right, next up, we have back to Katie Jones.
Okay, Katie, we've got a golden question ready for you. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, which ASWSUG social media platform should students follow for the most up-to-date info on events, resources, and initiatives? Is it A, Instagram and Facebook, B, TikTok and Instagram, C, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, or D, Facebook and LinkedIn?
I think I know the answer, but
Okay.
I want a 50-50 it just to be sure.
A 50-50 is, let's see, it's good ones. Okay. That helped narrow it down for you?
No. Is it A?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
And it's wrong.
You guys have a Twitter?
It's not close. I know, so close, but you can't go back too far.
Sarah, do you want
but
to talk about this real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So right now I mostly post to Facebook, Instagram, and yes, Twitter. I know it sounds so ancient, but that is currently our largest following on those three platforms. As the semester does progress, we will probably branch out to other platforms. Like we've been looking at TikTok, we've been looking at Discord. We also have a LinkedIn, but I usually reserve that for posting more career and academic related posts. So while it's not used as frequently as Facebook and Instagram and X, we do post on there.
Yay. And we will be working on being more active in LinkedIn too, but right now we're just kind of establishing all these places that we want to be in. So we love to get feedback on that too, where you would like to see us next. So awesome. Where are we at now? We are at round 6. This is our last round, you guys. This is your last chance to get to $1 million and be millionaires. You guys ready?
They're all double point questions though, so you have a chance.
Yep. Who's ready?
Mia, you are next. I can see you putting yourself.
Yep. Here we go. So if anybody doesn't know, that Mia was the vice president last year, the ASWSUG vice president last year, and she was the director of communications for ASWSUG the year before that. So if she gets these wrong, then you guys can throw tomatoes at her. I'm just kidding. Okay, here we go, Mia. You ready? All right. Mia, what is Coug Day? Is it A, WSU students gather to lobby in Olympia and meet with state legislators? Is it B, a day to be an honored Coug? Is it C, WSU Global Independence Day? Or D, meet to have lunch with Butch?
Ooh, I do love to have lunch with Butch, but I do know it's not that. It could be maybe a Global Independence Day. Ooh. I'm gonna use my 50-50 on this one.
Oh my gosh. Okay, it is not.
All right.
This one. And it's not this one.
Yeah. Well, that's a bummer. I wanted to have lunch with Butch. Oh, you gave me a tough one. My top 2 answers are side by side. But I do think Coug Day is. Ooh, I would go with A.
Coug Day is A. It is where all WS students from all campuses, from all of our campuses gather. It's an annual event, and we all gather at Olympia, Washington, the capital, to meet state legislators. And I can let Lexi talk a little bit more about this if she would like to, because this is the DOLA. She puts this on. She works very hard. If she wants to talk a little bit about that.
Tricky. Yeah. So Coug Day is super exciting. So if you are interested in just kind of how government works or interested in getting a field trip, Coug Day is just a great way to, one, get involved with other students. We get to meet all the students, Pullman, Spokane, Everett, Tri-Cities. We all come together. So sometimes there's around 100 Cougs. And then we break up into groups, and so you're in groups with even different Cougs at different campuses, and we get to meet with real representatives, senators. We got to meet the treasurer last year, and so we get to kind of go and we get to explore and get to meet with them and get to take pictures with them. So not only is it a professional and career building experience where you can work on your communication skills, your professionalism skills, but you also can just get hand-on experience if you're interested in that. So if it's something that you're just kind of like on that thing, and if you're pre-law, I think this would be awesome for those pre-law if you're interested to come in and join. So I'm going to be kicking off some exciting things this fall because we do Coug Day in January. So January 2026, that's when our Coug Day is. We have an org right on Involve, and so you'll be starting to see more information, but you can always reach out to me, and then I can definitely answer any questions you have about Coug Day.
Awesome. And we have one final question, but maybe we can come up with another one.
We'll come with a bonus question. Yeah.
Maybe a bonus. All right, who do we have next?
The next is we're back to Becky B.
Becky, are you ready? It's a golden question.
I am. All the pressure.
Yeah, I know. Okay. So we just talked about Coug Day, but can you guess what is the purpose of the pathway to Coug Day in Involve? Is it A, build professional communication and career skills? B, create a passion for legislation and lobbying for WSU students' future? C, to meet other students interested in advocacy and student leadership? Or D, all of the above?
I am going to guess, oh man.
The multiplier, go up or down. And you do have 3 lifelines.
Yes, I am going to ask Alexis again. I'm counting on you.
That's a good
I
call.
think it's D, but I don't want to screw it up for everyone. I think it's D, but I don't want to mess it for everyone.
It is D. You get everything.
It is D.
Okay, D.
Yeah,
Final answer, D.
I'm going to talk about Coug Day until everybody's blue in the face, but it is awesome. Get excited about students' futures because we're your voice when we're at the Capitol. We take initiatives straight to the representatives and the senators, and we go, and they're all to support WSU students. And so last year there was one about the Native Scholarship for Washington State. We also were really advocate about sexual violence and stuff in the school place and making sure that there's enough resources and funding, and also just different other things that have to do with students. So again, super exciting. You can always reach out to me for more information, but there's just so many things that you can gain from Coug Day. And just coming on, I was a freshman last year. I went to Coug Day, and now I'm here as your DOLA. So I just think it's a great door to kind of walk through. If you're interested in ASWG or just interested in getting more involved, that's what we're here for.
I love it. I love it. Okay, Mia, do you want to, or do you have a good bonus question?
I have a question. Lexi gave us a closing question, but I'm going to make Mia answer it. It's for the team. So, but I do have a closing. I'm going to send it to the chat. Okay, Mia?
Okay.
How many WSU campuses are there?
Oh, I know. Okay, I'm even wondering if I know that one. Well, I do. I just went to SGC.
Well, because I always count the GPSA because of SGC, but if we minus that one because they're in Pullman,
I would minus them because they're not a campus.
Yeah. I go with C6. I want to make sure I don't mess
Correct.
it up. So 6. Whoa!
Ricky,
we're
you're muted.
moving.
I mute. You guys won. Sorry, I forgot I was muted. This is how old it was. Does anybody here remember Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I loved it. I had it on we had it on PlayStation. I never knew any of the answers, but it was like the very first version of PlayStation. But yes, that was so fun. I really appreciate all of you guys for attending, and I think yeah, we flew through that. And I couldn't even possibly come up with more questions. 54. So yeah, I think we can open this to the floor with to students that would like to maybe introduce themselves, or if you guys have any questions you'd like to ask, this is your chance. We have a couple more, maybe like 15 more minutes here if you guys would like to take the floor, if anybody would. Go ahead, Mia.
I want to ask Ardola. So if a student wants to have a certain topic or a certain issue that they want the student government to lobby for them, how would they do that?
So all the DOLAs, we come together, and a lot of times when they come to do Coug Day at the Capitol, there normally is like a list of like 50 things that students have brought to DOLAs from different campuses and even from WSA. And that would go, and then they decide which ones are best going to fit all of WSU students. So which one is going to touch the most students as possible, so we can really use students' voices, because at the end of the day, your representatives, your senators, they get so excited to hear from students lobbying, because they hear from professional lobbyists all the time. That's professional lobbyists come, they're going and trying to get initiative. But when students come and we're representing WSU, and we all come from different backgrounds, from different corners of Washington state, and these representatives get to see their constituents from their areas, they're so excited. So we do really try to pick things that'll go and touch multiple students, because again, we're representing multiple campuses. Global is really unique because we are a voice of so many here in Washington state. And so we had the opportunity this year at SGC to meet with our kind of WSU representative on the state level, but also the federal level. And so we talked a lot about what can we do federally, and maybe there's opportunity for WSU SGCs to go to Washington, DC to represent Washington state students. So there's some big goals and we have, and so the DOLAs, we're getting together. We've already started our meetings, but that's kind of how it. So if you have something that you're really passionate about, definitely bring it to me, because then I can take it back to the other DOLAs and saying, hey, my global students are experiencing this. And seeing, and again, maybe it's you just need to come forward with that voice, because maybe there's a student in Pullman and they're like, hey, our students are experiencing that too. And then we can kind of go from there. So it really just is that one little seed, and your voice does matter. I like to say little things, we really do create ripples, and those ripples can just kind of spread out. And global, I think we're even more so, because we're just such a unique base. So again, that's kind of how it starts out. It comes with a giant list. We have to go and obviously filter it down normally to about anywhere between 15 to 20 initiatives. And then each group only has 4 that they'll lobby for. Can I talk about Pathway?
Go for it.
So if you're interested, I'm going to be working with this with Global Connections, but we are going to be creating kickoff with Pathway. So what Pathway is, it's just a way to get prepared and learn a little bit more information about Coug Day, about what to expect when you get there, what faces to recognize when you're there, so you're not lost. Because again, as Global, it's a little bit harder for us. We're a different type of campus. But we want to make sure that you know we are here for you, and we're super excited, and we are a student body just as Pullman is a student body. And so the Pathway is just really an opportunity to get to understand what Coug Day is and learn everything. I'm sorry, that's my dog. And Luna. And so yeah, so it's a way. So I'm going to be kicking off 6 meetings starting in the fall. And so, and then at the end of Coug Day, then you can get a badge if you come through everything. So I'll have more information. The actual kickoff meeting is going to be on September, I think it's 3rd, but it is in the Coug Day organization. And so there's already an event for it. And so we'll be starting to work on our pathway. So I encourage you, if you're interested, to definitely come. It's, you know, no harm, no foul. It's literally just an informative meeting about what the pathway is, and just to kind of get those feelers out and what is Coug Day. And you get to talk to me, and I'm a big chatter.
I can vouch for that. She's a wonderful time. We have 15 more minutes. I am fine calling this early. But I, you know, want to make sure that the students, there's new names in here, and I love seeing that. I know that some even new ambassadors and stuff. So I want to give everybody opportunity to say anything that they want to, ask any questions, get information from anybody here, and go ahead and raise your hand. Going once, going twice. Okay, well, I think we can call it an evening. I appreciate all of you guys. Please, can we drop one more time? I know the chat is wild, and we were trying to find better ways other than telling you guys to chat. So yes, this is the final thing, and we have Global Connect. We have some Global Connection stuff on there. I don't know if you want to add to that list, Mia. But if you go there, it'll take you to Global Connection stuff. Then we've got our ASWSU stuff. Copy, paste that into wherever, so you have those links. Hopefully we'll get to some point where not everything is going to be so separate, and we're going to have more centralized. But until then, we're going to give you tons and tons of links. So, go ahead, Lexi.
Is it possible to put the screen into squares? So everyone has the squares, because it'd be really cool, Sarah, if you could get a picture so we can show it on our social media of everyone who's here. Because again,
I would love that. Yes,
already.
I think you do that. Whoever's taking the picture, I think Mia could do it. You want to take a picture of us, Mia?
I was about to say, I have everyone in squares right now. If you want me to take a
Me too,
screenshot,
yeah.
and I can get rid of the
Go ahead,
chat as
Sarah.
well.
Go ahead, Sarah. That'd be awesome.
All
right. So you
for
have to
anyone
count
that
us
wants to turn on
down.
their camera or turn it off, I'm going to take a screenshot, and this will be posted on
Okay,
our social
ready?
medias. Ready? And 3, 2, and oh, that looks horrible. I'm gonna try again because my mouth is talking while I'm trying to do it. Okay, I'm gonna try again. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's perfect. Everyone looks beautiful.
Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful night. Do not forget to do the rest of the week of welcomes. Adela's tomorrow, all the good ones. And yes, look us up.
And make sure, if you did not leave your email, to make sure you've left your WSU email in the chat,
so we can mark you as attended.
Yes.
That you
Otherwise,
attended.
we'll see you in other student spaces. Feel free to reach out to us. We drop those links in the chat.